Alright guys, Army, this community, come closer because what we're about to talk about today is one of those moments that just hits differently. You know exactly what I mean. It starts off small, almost too casual to notice, just a simple interaction, a quiet conversation, nothing dramatic, and then suddenly, boom, it spreads everywhere, everyone's talking about it. Edits are blowing up, and the entire fandom is collectively losing their minds. And this time, it all started with Jimin and one single word that no one was expecting, a word that instantly changed how fans see Jungkook. So picture this for a second, a calm, relaxed moment between them. No stage, no performance, no pressure. Just two people spending time together. The kind of moment that feels real and unfiltered. And then Jimin, without even thinking twice, casually says it. He calls Jungkook romantic. Not as a joke, not in a teasing tone, not exaggerated for laughs, but naturally, like it's something obvious, like it's something he genuinely knows. And right there, in that exact second, everything shifts. Because wait, hold on. Jungkook? Romantic? That's not the first word people usually jump to, right? We all know Jungkook as playful, energetic, sometimes chaotic, always full of life. But romantic? That word carries weight. That word means something deeper, and the fact that it came from Jimin makes it hit even harder. And this is where things get really interesting because Jimin isn't just anyone. He's not a casual observer, he's not guessing, he's not making assumptions. This is someone who has spent years with Jungkook, someone who has seen him in moments we will never see, someone who knows the quiet sides, the unspoken habits, the little things that don't make it to camera. So when Jimin says Jungkook is romantic, it's not random. It's based on real experiences, real moments, real memories. And suddenly, the entire fandom pauses and thinks, wait, what kind of moments has Jimin witnessed that made him say that so naturally? And you can feel it, right? That curiosity, that excitement, that almost overwhelming need to understand more. Because now it's not just about that one sentence, it's about everything behind it. What does Jungkook do that gives off that vibe? Is he the type who quietly takes care of people? The kind who notices small details without saying anything? The one who stays a little longer just to make sure someone feels okay? Maybe he doesn't express things loudly, maybe he doesn't always show it in obvious ways, but through Jimin's words, it feels like there's a whole side of Jungkook that's softer, deeper, and more emotional than we usually see. And that's exactly why fans went wild. Not just because it was cute or unexpected, but because it felt real. It felt like a genuine glimpse into something personal. Within hours, the internet was flooded with reactions, edits, theories, people replaying the clip over and over again, analyzing every tone, every expression, every tiny detail. Old moments started resurfacing, clips where Jungkook seemed a little more gentle, a little more attentive, a little more romantic. And suddenly, everything started connecting. Things that once felt random now had meaning. Moments that were overlooked suddenly felt important. And it's like the fandom unlocked a new perspective all because of one unintentional comment. But here's the part that really gets you thinking, what if Jimin didn't even realize how big that moment would become? What if, to him, calling Jungkook romantic wasn't shocking at all? What if it's just normal?
Think about that.
While we're all here overanalyzing, getting emotional, questioning everything, Jimin might just see it as a simple truth. Like, yeah, that's just who Jungkook is. And honestly, that might be the most powerful part of this entire situation, because it means that this side of Jungkook isn't rare or occasional. It's consistent, it's real. It's something Jimin has experienced enough times that it feels natural to mention. And that realization hits differently, because it reminds us that there's so much we don't see. Behind all the performances, the cameras, the global spotlight, there are quiet moments, personal interactions, genuine connections that exist beyond what's shown to the world. And sometimes we get lucky, sometimes we catch a small glimpse of that reality. And this was one of those moments. A simple word, spoken without hesitation, that opened a door into something deeper. And now, you can't unsee it. Every time you watch Jungkook, every time you revisit old clips, there's a new layer there, a new perspective. You start noticing things differently, interpreting actions in a new way, wondering what's happening beneath the surface. And that's what makes this so unforgettable. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it stays with you. It lingers in your mind. making you curious, making you feel connected in a way that only moments like this can. So yeah, Jimin might have said it accidentally. He might not have thought twice about it. But for the fandom, it meant everything. It sparked conversations, emotions, excitement. It reminded everyone why these small, genuine moments matter so much. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about what we see, it's about what we feel. Now, I really want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Has Jungkook always been this romantic, and we just didn't notice? Or did Jimin accidentally reveal something we were never supposed to catch? Drop your thoughts in the comments, let's talk about it, because you already know this community always has the most interesting takes. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more moments like this. Because in this fandom, even the smallest words can create the biggest impact.